said, everybody, all of my beautiful, wonderful Cubs, I hope you're doing well. Today is Monday, April 20th, and it is 11:26 a.m. And we're going to have NamJoon step into the den today. I was doing a poll on Twitter at the Lions and Tarot where I was asking between BTS, ATEEZ, and EXO, who do you guys want me to be focusing on for this week? I should have known better that BTS was going to win, so I'm going to sort of mix it up anyway. So for BTS, since they did win, I'm going to start out with NamJoon, and we're just going to go ahead and do a quick personality reading and just check on what things are looking like for him. There's no specific time frame for what may be happening in his life, so I'm going to read on whatever I get, and it'll happen when it happens. If not, it won't. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and turn my phone down so it's not ringing throughout this thing. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we already have cards coming out. Oop, this kind of flipped over. Ooh. Looks like NamJoon be kind of getting busy a little recklessly. Just so we know, I will be announcing the decks that I use if I have them near me. So Caroline May's archetype cards are the cards that I'm using right now to pull a very quick personality. So to pull some quick personality cards for NamJoon, and we're just going to see how the cards are describing him in this current time frame. Okay. It's interesting because we have two very contradicting cards here. So let's go ahead and read into them. Okay. So starting off, we have the Martyr and the light attribute. By the way, all of these cards were turned up in my deck, so if they flip out upside down, I'm gonna read it the way they come out. So it's like Martyr. It says learning to the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So NamJoon is currently kind of evolving within himself, and this is kind of coming from definitely actual nature around him, as well as like it's like he's absorbing energy and ideas from the earth, and this is kind of how I'm feeling. Like this is like what I'm feeling like it's almost like he gains a lot of energy from nature, and this changes who he is and helps him to grow as a person. So almost like his absorption of the outside changes and matures who he is on the inside. Okay, so if that makes sense, I hope you understand that. And he's able to come from a place where maybe he has done something wrong, or he had a wrong sense of belief, and over time of kind of experiencing a certain thing change that type of personality, or change that belief, or evolve it, I would say. Okay, change and evolve, grow with times, grow with what he's seen, and what he's seen is right or wrong. Okay, so that's pretty interesting here. So now we have Prostitute, which is in reverse. So it's in the shadow attribute. It says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Instead of going down here, I'm actually going to go straight to the Virgin. So it's very interesting that we have both Prostitute and Virgin together. So Prostitute is talking about in the shadow attribute, because they're both in the shadow. So it's saying that he's placing his material happiness and his material stability over his security and his self-empowerment. And it's funny because right here, how they come right after each other, saying that he learns and grows. So it seems like he's in a stage of growing and maturing, transcending, if you say, like, look how he's sort of jumping and moving and absorbing the energies around him. Flowers, you know, flowers and everything around him. So it seems like he's in a position of transforming from these. Okay. So, with this prostitute in the shadow side, it seems like NamJoon right now he's kind of focused on things that aren't really going to last. He's focused on, maybe because he may have the time, I'm not sure, but he's focused on kind of pleasing and fulfilling this material happiness, and is not so much focused on actual self-happiness. So it's almost like this prostitution in reverse, how it comes right after the martyr, is blocking his transition and blocking his growth, because he's so focused on material gains. He's so focused on everything that is not his personal being and personal well-being, that he's blocking his own growth. Okay. It's interesting because the Virgin here is fear of, it's in shadow, so it's fear of intimate union. So with this fear of intimate union, let's say we're talking about women here. So it seems like NamJoon, with his problem with lovers, women, however it is that he can use his riches or his finances to gain the pleasure, the physical pleasure that he wants, but it's fleeting. Like, like I said, the prostitution here is blocking his transition, his transformation, because it's like he uses the materials that he owns in order to gain a certain satisfaction or a certain pleasure that he's not committing to. So it's like he's reaching and paying for a pleasure, but is scared to actually date, is scared to actually try to commit himself to one person. So he's seeing, if we're talking about women here, if we're talking about a lover in general, a person who he may be laying with, people he may be laying with, he's only there to lay with them and move the heck on, because he's so scared of trying to actually openly date, or even closet date someone or be with someone. He's afraid of that union, and I feel like he's also afraid of being trickery. Like, he's afraid of being lied to. He's afraid of someone not wanting him only because of status and money. So it's like almost like to his downfall, he uses that in a way to get what he wants. So it kind of contradicts his fear, if that makes sense. So moving on, we have warrior in the light. It says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So again, like, this is a transition that is meant for him. And so you have this block here, and this is the block that is, it's in the way of that transition for this time around. But it's saying that he does have the power to sort of overcome this. I'm not sure how long it'll take for NamJoon to evolve, but right now he's kind of at this sort of block. We also have Hedonist. It's in the light, so it says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So he is, again, this is sort of, I'm getting a huge feeling of indulging in lovers right now. So I guess NamJoon out there getting it in. I guess he's really out there getting it in. So, I mean, and this is like, there are lovers that he has, and he enjoys them, and, everything. But that's just where that ends. And it's an appreciation for them. It's an appreciation for, these people, but it's just no commitment there, So that's very interesting that I got these out, the personality cards. They're like, this is really what's going on with him. And if you're looking for more personality cards in the BTS Valentine's Day reading, I'll try to link that here or in the description. In the BTS Valentine's Day reading, I did do personality cards for, what is it? I think I did it for them or who they're interested in. I can't remember. But go ahead and check that one out. It was a good reading. It was fun. And it said a little bit of similar things here. But that's what we have for NamJoon and personality. They gave me more than just really personality. You know, apparently he has some love issues. So let's go ahead. Let me make sure my NamJoon picture is actually still in here, actually. Let's go ahead and move on to my Mumu deck and just kind of see. I'm going to use my Mumu deck and my Visions of Life. I think I'm going to use a few decks here, and we're going to see what's going on with NamJoon. I'm just going to let some cards fall out and see what the story is. One of my cards got rolled over, so forgive me if one is wrinkled up. If y'all want to treat me to another deck, link is in the description to donate. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see what is going to come out for NamJoon. So I want to find out what's going on with NamJoon emotionally, what's going on in his life, how he feel. Okay. Oh, it's a lot here. Okay, let me see if I can put this. Okay, whatever. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm also going to go ahead into my Sacred Travelers deck. Now the Mumu deck, I don't have the box for it anymore, but the Mumu deck can be found on Amazon. It's MUMU. And this is my Sacred Travelers deck. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from this one. Okay, for NamJoon. Okay, I feel like there's one more. Oh my god, okay. There we go. Okay, thank you very much. And then, let me go ahead. This is the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors deck. Sorry, so you get a good look at what this looks like. And we're going to go ahead and get some cards from this deck as well. Well, that didn't quite shuffle how I wanted it to. We're going to try that again. There we go. Ooh, okay. So for NamJoon, let's see what we get. Anything comes out, Angels and Ancestors. Cards for NamJoon. Ooh, okay. We got two cards. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because we have a lot of cards. So let's first go over these. So we have expectation, rest, gratitude, trust, and chance. So immediately the first line, expectation, rest, and gratitude, is like, I don't know what's going on with BTS, but it's like he didn't expect to get as much rest as he possibly is getting. To me, it seems like they're still being very overworked, but I guess NamJoon is feeling like he's getting, that they're actually getting rest during this quarantine time. It may not seem like it is, but it seems like it may not seem like they are, but according to the cards, NamJoon feels like he's getting enough rest, or a lot more rest than he used to. And he's very grateful for that. And he also, this trusts the company. Like he's thankful, and he trusts the company. Like it's just like he trusts Big Hit because of that. Now we have chance, staying focused, and in the flow. So this is still work. So it's like it's both work and rest. So it's almost like they're working, but they're getting more rest than they used to. Also, this could be they're taking a chance on something new. There's something new that he's kind of excited for. And it's in the works, something in the works. So a new project that BTS is working on. He's pretty excited about this. He's pretty excited. He's like, you know, hell, if we keep going at this pace, we can get this out, or we can do this. We can get this out, you know, in time. Everything is going well. Yeah, this smooth sailing kind of thing is here. Like this says everything is smooth sailing, and this kind of just looks like very smooth sailing up here with this gratitude here. Just you know. So NamJoon is pretty happy. He's pretty stable. He's pretty happy. He's getting a decent amount of rest, a decent amount of everything going on here. So let's go ahead and see what's going on from the angels and ancestors. We have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. We have stand your ground. We have Mountains says stand your ground. Winter says take care of your needs. And Stargazer says set your sights higher. So again, how in the beginning of this reading when we were doing his personality, we were talking about how Namjoon is in a process of transcending or transforming. And this is still talking about that. It's talking about, and also talking about, you know, him blocking the need to take care of himself on a deeper and personal level, and he's more so focused on the material. Winter is saying take care of your needs. It's kind of reinforcing that he needs to take care of his actual self. His soul needs to take care of his soul. Magic Guardian is also talking about taking care of your soul. Unlock the magic within, because that's the only way for him to transform, even musically. Like I said, he sort of absorbs from nature, which is why you have nature here, the wolf, the mountains, the stars. This is everything outside, because that's where Namjoon's energy is best at, and it best works when he's outside, absorbing the energy of the earth. So we have a lot of earth kind of signs and signatures here. And these are his inspirations: mountain climbing, animals, the sky, the night sky, moon, stars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the moon, stars, okay, moon child, okay? So it's just like, you know, the magic within him needs to work with him being more absorbed in nature and more absorbed into himself and who he is. So figuring out all of these deep inner workings of himself and pushing aside all of the material things for now. He needs to do some meditation, just take some actual time to work on everything that's going on the inside for him. This is kind of like his best advice right now is stop, just block everything out for a minute, and he just needs to take some more time for himself, preferably among nature. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from my Visions of Life deck and see what we have for Namjoon. This is going to add on to what we have here. We're going to go ahead and enlightenment. Like I was saying, guys, enlightenment. All of his thoughts, his lyrics, his musicality, his knowledge. If he wants to write a book, is Namjoon going to write a book? I feel like he should write a book. He may write a book one day. You guys never know. I'm pretty sure this man is going to write a book. If he writes a book, you heard it here first, probably, I hope. You know, he's going to write a book. He's got to write a book. I'm sorry, this is just really strongly in my head. Like, he's got to write a book. But yeah, this is where all of his knowledge comes from. It's like outside and people watching and nature watching, and this is how he grows. So he definitely, and I think, you know what, during these times, it's very difficult because of, you know, Miss Rona. So it's very difficult for them to be outside and risk that, especially if they can possibly get mobbed by fans. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's funny, I was like, mobbed by fans. We have this kind of made me think of that. So we have authority and stamina. I wonder what this is pertaining to. Authority and stamina. This is like what I'm feeling is up, and here we go. Here we go, romantic in reverse. So again, this is talking about the same thing that the personality cards were saying, and it's like he's blocking his heart. He's blocking off romantic attachment, excuse me. He's blocked off that. He's blocked off himself from receiving actual genuine love. He's blocked himself off from being able to experience it. He's too busy. It's like he has this boss mentality as well. Like he's like, I've got too much to do. I have too many responsibilities, and he has the energy to do this, but he's too busy. Like he's so busy doing that he blocks off any potential love interest, or even taking them seriously. So it's a lot of romantic blockage. So he needs to open up his heart. He definitely needs to work on his heart chakra. He needs to open up his heart. He needs to let people in, romantic interest in particular, lovers in particular. He needs to let this person in. And I'm saying person because I think there's somebody he really likes. There's somebody he really likes. And, oh, hold on, I'm feeling something. This is somebody, I think they work in the company. This is somebody he looks at a lot. This is somebody he like watches from afar. Anuna. It's Anuna. I think it's Anuna. Oh, it is Anuna. He likes her. This is a lady. Older lady. Makeup artist? Makeup artist probably? Or producer? Producer? Staff producer? This is a woman, older woman, and she's around. She's really cute, really sweet, shorter. Black hair. I think she's either a producer or makeup artist. She's someone who's around them a lot. I feel like, no, she notices him, but she doesn't notice him as much as he notices her. Why am I picking this up? I wasn't expecting to pick this up, but there's this card, this energy is so strong. There's this woman that he likes a lot. He really likes this woman. I don't think that he's slept with her or anything yet. This is someone that he really likes and really respects. He doesn't want to make things complicated for them. What else? That's all I'm getting, I think. I think that's where it ends. Is that where it ends? Yeah, all I'm getting is like he watches her a lot. And it's funny because this actually ends up over stargazing. So I like stargazing, and I'm like staring, gazing. Like he watches this person. They're not romantically involved. It's like a crush. It's like a really heavy crush. He watches this person. He likes this person a lot. He doesn't want to make things difficult. He's attracted to her hard work. She works hard. He's very attracted to that. It's charming. It's very charming to him. She's cute. She's very cute to him. It's very charming. The way she works hard. I'm getting she's cute. She's so cute kind of energy. Like this person, this is someone who works. This is someone who works with them, and she does a lot of things for them. I can't tell if she's like a staff producer or makeup. She's somebody that's around them fairly often, and he really likes this lady. I'm going to go ahead and move on because I'm getting sucked into this energy, and I don't want this reading to be super freaking long. So we're just going to go ahead and move on. Well, this was fun. That was interesting. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to just see what the next biggest event for NamJoon will be coming up. Let me go ahead and get my This is my Alice and Tarot deck. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and see what is the next biggest thing to happen in NamJoon's life. What's the next biggest public thing as well? I would say public event to happen, or public thing to happen in NamJoon's life. What is it? If he has any. If he doesn't, I'll probably just get stuff that's going on the inside of his life rather than the outside. Let's see. What's the next biggest things? Okay. Did not mean to flip over all these cards, so I'm going to go ahead and this may be it. So I'm going to pull two more. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing anything too big going on with NamJoon. NamJoon is pretty much going to stay quiet. I mean, you will start to see more of NamJoon in the future. It'll be business as usual. So he's going to be doing his same usual things. Yeah, probably like vlogs of him actually in nature. So you'll probably see that. He'll probably, you know, live stream him or post a video of him walking, climbing mountains, because mountains came up before in the oracle. Let's see. Mountains came up. So, yeah, I'm sure you're going to see him vlogging and being in the mountains. Yeah, mountains that come up. Okay. Being in the mountains or climbing a hill or something. You're going to see that. You're going to see that in the near future. Again, it's like he's letting down a guard, but I don't know what this is about. But there is, and I think this is internal or personal, where he's letting down some sort of guard, but it's going to be against his higher self. Like, it's against his wish. It's like he knows better not to, and then he lets his guard down when he shouldn't about something. I'm not getting the details on what that is. I don't even think this will be public. But we have the Ten of Wands. But so Ten of Wands is basically he's going to be busy. There's no biggest event that I'm picking up or allowed to see right now. But he is going to be heavily getting back to work. And it's to a point that it's actually going to be hard for him. Solo probably. I don't know. I just heard solo. So you may see NamJoon may drop a solo. NamJoon may drop some sort of solo something. Maybe a solo album or a song or single. NamJoon is going to drop something. I don't know when this will be. I feel like this year. Maybe this year. NamJoon will drop some sort of solo song. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's just I'm hearing that. So I'm just going to say it. Yeah, he's going to drop some sort of solo song. That may also be why the Ten of Wands is here. Like, he'll drop it and be concerned about it. But I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. This NamJoon reading has actually drained my energy because I didn't expect to start connecting to his energy. So, like, just so suddenly, I guess he really likes this person because, like, I mean, that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Talk to me in the comments. Like what do you think about this love interest that he may potentially have? Like, do you think NamJoon is going to drop a solo this year? Like, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a Cub member, or push the join button if you want to be an official Cub member. So, you know, I will see you guys on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Facebook if you are there, and I will drop another video on Wednesday. Also, don't forget to join us on the lives every Saturday at 8:30. Come on, have some fun. Maybe you may get a free reading while you're there. You never know. So stop by. All right, till next time, guys. Toodles.